Bye.
Hello, welcome everybody. We are here in Miami, American Dream Property Investor. This is our blog. Today we are in this wonderful pastry shop, and the name is Buenos Aires Bakery, which I would recommend personally because it's amazing. Amazing,
Delicious.
and delicious. Today we are with a friend of mine. His name is
Sandro Pagnotta, nice to meet you.
from
Rome.
the beautiful.
From Rome with love.
It's one of the most beautiful city in the world. My favorite one. Sandro is somebody who decided to move here in Florida. Why in Florida?
Because I was living in New York City, and after you pass the 50 years old, you don't mind the warm temperature, and it's an easy life. Even if you work here, you feel in vacation, and there are a million opportunity in any kind of field that you want to do it. And one of these is obviously with my father. When we came here, we went to the other side, Naples, Florida, in the 90s. We bought some properties over there. We are very, very happy because I can't tell you how much we make for the investment. It was very, like, for 3 apartments, it was maybe 300,000. Now 1 apartment today is 300,000. We have 3. So we're
Amazing.
very, very happy because we make the money for the rent. I have a son in Naples, Florida, so he did all the management. He's doing all the management. And the property jumped 300 times.
Basically, I always say that. Why Florida? I mean, explain, because you've been living in New York.
We have a lot of room.
Why the average American, decides to move to Florida? Why?
Because they have a house in New York City, which is $1 million, and they come down here and they buy 3 property. One for themselves, and 2 they make
Cash flow. Cash flow. That's good. So this is, an opportunity. We always say to our friends in UK, but everywhere, Florida has many opportunities. First thing first, the weather is amazing. It's amazing. But this is also another opportunity. Basically, you can create a cash flow property, as you were saying, that in other part of I'm not talking just the States, because I may mention London, okay? In our website, we always make the comparison between, buying a property in the UK and buying a property here.
Yeah, but it's like you want to shoot the Red Cross. There is no comparison. Don't get me wrong, but over here we have a lot of space. And when you buy the land, it's your own land. When you build, it's your own building.
That's good.
It's a different issue from UK. Over here, the state doesn't charge you tax. It's only federal. So if you make a company, you buy the house, you even pay less tax than the regular if you buy on your own name.
Yeah.
And it's also good. One day, then you pass away, it's an easier pass to your children.
This is one of the reasons. Second, as well, bureaucracy. Buying a property in London, like in Italy. In Italy, we got what it is in notaio. But in London, the notaio is more or less a solicitor, which buying a property, literally sometimes it takes months. Dealing with the agency and different types of people. But basically, it takes a lot of bureaucracy. Then you need to have the loan approved. You need to go through an agent, and then the solicitors, which they drive you crazy. How is the buying process here?
And it's just you sign a piece of paper.
It's amazing. I've got experience with some investors. Basically, they were shocked because they didn't have to meet face to face. No one. They closed inside a Starbucks, drinking a coffee. In 1 second, a property. And here they've got the title company that is somebody just checking on your properties, and he will tell you, you know, if there are some liens and everything, things like that. But it's not the same cost you can have in Italy with a notaio or in London with a solicitor. I mean, the costs are really reasonable, and the closing is straight away. As long as, I mean, straight away. You fix a day and bam, you close the property. It's amazing. I mean,
because the state of Florida want to do that.
Zero bureaucracy. Here there is zero bureaucracy, and it's I mean, it's very affordable to do a closing,
quick.
and
It's
very
so quick. Yeah.
And also then managing the property. I'd like to ask you, you know, because you've got investors here, you give them also the services of finding like property managers, correct?
Yeah, of course.
So property managers, basically, they are those who take care of your property. Obviously, they take a fee, usually between 5 and 7% of the.
There are management. They have so many houses. They charge a very little fee. I mean, the minimum charge is about $100 a month. You know, for 1 or 2 bedroom apartment or house.
Yeah, I mean, this is good for you, especially if you are living your life, because most of the people we got, like, I don't know, maybe doctors, or we got even solicitors. All the people, they are like investors, but they don't have time to deal with tenants or work orders. And these people, I mean, they take care of your properties, very professional ones. We interview in our channels most of the not only just realtors, but property managers, and the way they deal with you is amazing. You just have to check on your bank account to see your monthly income.
And they have the electronic key. So on your account, you see every time they rent to somebody in and out, how much money they make, because you fix the price. And every 2 weeks or a month, like you say, you can check on your bank account. Either they send you a check or they put the money in your account.
It's amazing. I mean, it's really amazing, and
it's
the way
very sweet. So sweet.
It's amazing.
You don't move an inch on anything, you know.
And then the good thing is that basically you got the excuse one day to go back to Florida.
Yeah, you call, you say, look, block from the 1st to the 15th. Yeah. Why? Because I'm going to enjoy my own place.
Yeah, you can buy vocational homes where, you know, you deal with the property manager, and they can leave you like a few months. But I always say to anyone, you know, once you bought the property, it's easy to go to a hotel. I mean, it's easier to go to a hotel, and you know, you just leave the property for a cash flow, and that's it. But there are lots of people. We got lots of investors that just want a vocational home, and this is amazing. Now, the market here is different. We got condominiums where obviously there are like condominiums cost HMO, or there are houses. Which one you would suggest?
It depends your how much money you have, because there are two different. Even if you don't have an HOA, because you buy a house, you have an headache because you have a house in the middle of the road, so it's left on the street. You know what I mean? If you are in the building, you have a management inside, security.
But it has a cost.
But you have a cost, of course. But you can put that cost on top of the rent.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's if I live here, I will buy a house.
Me too.
But even an apartment here overlooking the ocean, it's a nice plus. You know,
it's a nice plus. That's for sure. Let's remember, you know, HOA is homeowner associations, and it's the cost of the condominium. Basically,
it's on the base. If you have a pool on the roof, on the top, if you have a tennis court, if you have a gym, if you have a this and that, the price goes up and up and up.
Yeah, I mean, this is really up to you and what kind of investment you want to do. So, we would like to thank anyone for following us.
If you want to come to Florida, I'll pick you up from the airport. I'll drive you around the different place.
And for sure, he can recommend you the best restaurants in
Yeah,
Miami.
that's forget about
in
it. The
one
restaurant with me, it's the best. No American, no French, no German. Italian, 100%, real food.
in one word, you know, according to your experience, because you've been living here for how many years?
Quite some time. Let's
Okay.
forget about the years.
Would you suggest to you know, our friends to invest in Florida?
You know, you should come over here, have a look, have a little tour, spend a couple of weeks, because there are a city, place, countryside, more far away, more near. You have a different option. You know, depends also the value you have of the money you want to invest. You know, 100, 200, 300. You know, um, I suggest multifamily will be the best, because you have one house with 4 different apartments, and this is the time that a lot of people looking for apartment over here, because over here there is a lot of business opportunity, a lot of people, a lot of workers want to come here and work. So multifamily, four different bedroom will be good. I suggest for investors to open hotel, motel, hostel, pension, residence, whatever you see, because there is a lot of demand. There are time of the year that if I have a 400 apartment, I will rent all 400, all 400. The people after the pandemic are like an elastic that they want to get out of where they live, and one of the
Reasons.
the, the main destination is Miami.
Miami is
The Financial Times, to talk about UK, said that Miami is the most important city in America right now, because everybody are coming over here because they discover a place that not only has a good weather, but
very friendly.
no, but also
For
for the company. If you open a business, is a trampoline to the South America, Caribbean, so for fun, for
many
tourists.
opportunities.
Yeah, there is a hub of a cruise line.
Many opportunities.
It's big time.
We will both, I mean, recommend anyone. As a matter of fact, with Sandro now, we're gonna have a joint venture partnership, because we will organizing soon tour from UK here to put together, you know, people interested about investing here, not just real estate, but even commercial real estate. Sandro is going to be our point of reference, and he's going to show you not just Miami itself, because anyone can do it, but the opportunities for investors either in residential and commercial properties. So thank you very much. This is the American Dream Property Investor from Miami. Our friend Sandro.
Ciao,
See you next time.
arrivederci.